Guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing what if disventure camp only of disventure camp all stars only have 2 teams. Episode 2 would go roughly the same. James just gets voted out for being a threat. Episode 3. Since Miriam, Lake, and Tess are on the same team, and Hunter joins them with Tom, Jake, and Aiden, and basically the whole team would go together. They actually win, and the villains have to send home yet another villain. They pick Yule for being super annoying. Episode 4, the Sandbag Challenge. Yeah, Miriam still goes home. I don't see, and yeah, plot armor for Fiore will be included. Episode 5, the Running Challenge. Gabby and Ellie would go for the bikes. Alec and Gret would go for the diving, and Rhea, Ali, and Fiore would go for the running. Rhea would have to flag, meaning the heroes have to send another one home. Cause yes, Hunter, and Jake would have to do the bikes again. Tom, Lake, and Tess would do the diving. Aiden, Connor, and Ashley would do the running. So yeah, I'd say Hunter goes home here. He cost the challenge. Episode 6, I think we know what's gonna happen here. There's no need to explain. Is there? Because the band of disventure camp will know that Rhea is the cause of their loss. She was only sent home because she was in the Alliance. So Connor was sent home because Rhea was in the Alliance. Yeah. Episode 7. The strongest ones would do it. Alec, Gret, Ali, and Gabby would defend, and Ellie would push with Fiore. And just for simplicity, I'd say Lake is sent home. You guys can leave a comment down below on who you would send home in episode 7. For episode 8, the Space Challenge, I think it would be Jake versus Ellie this time, with Jake obviously winning and Ellie being sent home. Oops, a bit of a mix up there. Episode 9 is the Water Challenge, and Gret scores a point, Ali scores a point, and Gabby scores a point. Okay, so Gret would get the point first, and then it would be Tom. Then it would be Aiden. Then it would be Ali. Ashley misses, and Gabby scores the last point. Which means, yeah, I'd say Ashley is sent home here. But I have plans for her. And I'm gonna check everything out. Perfect. And now, so if we move on to episode 10, which I believe would actually be a merge, if I'm correct. It's paintball. Tom would discuss the plan with Jake for Aiden to go into the tree so he knows not to shoot him. The villains get out. Tom would win immunity. And Gabby is just gonna quit because, why not? So yes, Ashley has won the comeback challenge, securing her and Jake immunity. Fiore, being manipulative, just joins the heroes. And for episode 12, they vote Ali out. So Ashley has immunity, along with Jake. Tom would then just invite no one to dinner. Well, Jake to dinner as well. So yeah. Episode 13, the ones without the powers would be Ashley, Fiore, and Tom. Oh, and also Tess. So I'm just gonna give them random powers. Ashley would just take Ali's place with super elasticity. Tom would just probably choose super speed as well. Tess's superpower, probably talk to animals and shapeshift. And Fiore's power, all of them. Which would result in Fiore feeling too powerful, trying to get someone out, losing miserably. The immunity winners would be Tom, Aiden, Ashley, and Tom. The villains rope Connor into their alliance. They plan to vote Tess, and yeah, the heroes would vote for Alec. Tess just vote for, Connor. I do not want to talk about this challenge. You all know why. This challenge sucks. So, partners would be Jake and Aiden, Gret and Tom, Ashley and Fiore, Alec and Connor. Fiore and Ashley would come first despite their arguments, because they found watch. Tom and Aiden would come second. Gret and Tom would come third. And Alec and Connor would get last. Connor's out. Episode 15, the lie detector challenge. For plot sake, I'm gonna give Fiore the win here. And I'm gonna say if the same goes as original, Aiden's out. Episode 16. I forgot the challenge. It's the puzzle challenge. Vet would win impunity. It's a 3-on-3 tie. So it's gonna be Tom versus Alec. I do not see Alec winning this. Episode 17. Vet carries Fiore to the finish with her, securing Fiore's immunity. Since, what would happen, she pushed Gret off the horse. And I think Gret would turn to the heroes, see their weakness, and they'd vote Tom out. Episode 18. Yeah, so the people who each camp would get, Fiore gets Alec, Jake would get, not Gabby, he would get Ellie, Gret would get her ex, Yule, and Ashley would get Rhea. I think this easily solidifies that since Gret only has to get a few things, with the others having to get a bit more items, this secures that Gret wins impunity. Fiore is voted out. The motel episode would go roughly the same. James, Yule, and Fiore would still pick. But this time the order would still go the same. Fiore would pick Ashley, surprisingly. James would pick Jake. And, of course, Yule is just left with Gret. And without Rhea here, I think Fiore would choose to sabotage Jake. So, who do I think would be eliminated here? I think it would personally be Gret. Meaning we have our finalists. The winner of this Venture Camp All-Stars is Jake. Yeah, it would be Jake. Because he would split the money with Ashley, and Ashley would split it with Jake. Either way. So both would just win. And of course, since Jake won, he'd have to give 100k to James, Tom, and Gabby, because those two would help. Ashley would have to give 100k to Fiore in her ending. Alec and Ali. So, if you guys would like to see a scenario where Fiore and Isabel were on the same season, just for a little drama, leave a comment down below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.